Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, and today we will be doing a solo match on Sanhok. As you can see, the first anniversary of PUBG stuff is around, and I'm basically just, I don't know, just dancing around, I guess, with the new emote I got with the new season pass. But today we'll see how many people we can kill. I think this is a lower tier match, but it's been a while since I've really done any of these voiceover matches. I don't know, I just haven't had the time and or in the mood per se. But let's see, is mine? Yep, mine's gonna be on the top. This is the season 4 plain skin for the Christopher Deco. My game is in German because I'm learning German, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I am not German. A couple people assume that even though, like, if you have your game in different languages, or even if you're watching someone else in a video, they automatically assume it. I mean, it's kind of a reasonable assumption per se, but let's go to Paradise Resort and see what we can do there. If you're alone, like in the single player, solo, that's what it's called. I don't know the word for it right now, but there's usually a lot of loot there, especially for one person, you know. So let's see, get the Soviet sight, and 4x scope, vector. Vector's not that great, especially without an expanded mag. We'll get that suppressor and pistol. And let's see, we'll see what we have here. Just an extended mag for pistol, and it's not ideal, neither is this shotgun, but it's better than nothing per se. Let's see, UMP, yeah, I'll take that. 4x scope, that was not very good for close. Oh, yep, there we go. There's something good for close quarters. Now should I take that M14? Yeah, let's go ahead and take that for the long range. It's usually a little better than what you call the M16 is better than the M16 at a longer distance. There's some couple decent useful things there. Should I switch? Yep, let's switch for the QBU. The MK14, yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Better sniper, I think, anyways. I don't know the statistics on it, but who really cares, to be honest. Sounds like bot though. That one, I don't think it's a bot. No, that's a person. Or no, that's a bot. Yeah, that's a bot. It's probably gonna be a lot of bots. Even if you're in a higher tier match, like at least 20% of the players seem like they're bots. Or maybe even 30 sometimes. I guess it just depends on your tier. I think this is a bronze match or a silver, I can't remember. I don't play solo much because I prefer squad. Just because, why not? I mean, sometimes you fuck up and it's like, give me a second chance, teammate. Don't be an asshole. And you know, that happens sometimes. So it's hard to tell whether or not you're going to get a decent teammate. And most of the time you wind up carrying unless someone's actually decent. And that's pretty rare. I hear someone. They're down there. I am actually voicing over this match. I am not doing it live because getting a live match is actually pretty difficult, to be honest. Where you do decent or like have some interesting-ish content. The reason why I chose this one was because of my high kill amount. And you'll see what I mean at the end of the match. I won't say whether or not I won yet or not, but we'll see. Like I said, though, it has been a while since I've done any of these kind of videos. I just haven't had the time. Plus two, I don't really feel like doing these type of videos a lot. So another bot probably. No, I thought there was another person. The SKS is a sniper, so I would prefer that over the MK14, which is basically an AR, and by default with the attachments. Whenever the best type of sniper to me is the hybrids, like the SKS or in this case the SKS, but like M214, or no, that's not one. There's a couple of them. I can't remember the name of it. I know there's another one. I have a skin for it. The season 5 skin for it. but the Car 19 is only a sniper, so even though it's not that great for attachments, it's still pretty good of a sniper. So if I come across one of those, I'm naturally going to grab one of them, because you can headshot someone and they will just die. Unless they have a level 3 helmet on, in which case they might survive a shot or two. It just depends. Usually after the first shot. Oh yeah, the QBU is another one. Another one of those hybrids. But the weapon I'm thinking of is not on this map, I don't think. But anyways, the car is probably one of the best weapons, along with, well, snipers per se, along with the AWM, of course, because the AWM is a one-shot pretty much no matter what. I've seen, well, not seen, but I've actually have had people survive a shot or two with the AWM. Usually it takes 2 to 3 shots with the AWM to take someone down with decent armor. But if they don't have a level 3 helmet, they're one shot with a headshot. And I hear someone else. Sounds like they might be coming around the corner. Yeah, they are. That sounds like another bot. That one too, I think. Either a bot or a really dumb bot. I can't tell. It's hard to tell if they're bots sometimes because they get better and better as the game develops, per se. And, you know, it's just difficult to tell if they're not. Usually if they keep their distance and they don't come up to you unless you're inside a house, then you can, and they're just shooting like a little bit at random shots. Like, I've had people on my team be dumbasses and think that bots are players, and it's like, why are you so stupid? Why are you so stupid? I mean, really. A lot of the time they're just bots, and they take them way too seriously. A lot of people take this game too seriously in general, and mainly games in general, to be honest. I was on a couple matches before, and people said that I'm so calm, and, you know, it's really the only time I get adrenaline rush, per se, from this, is when, like, a squad rushes me, or, like, it's the final 5 or 10 in a solo match, and, like, it's on Sanhok, and, or even Erangel, for that matter, and the grass is so thick that you can't see anyone, which is kind of makes the ending anticlimactic now, because once you do it a couple times, like, you get down to the final 5-ish or so, and, like, everyone's hiding in grass, and the people with ghillie suits, they're super hard to see sometimes. It was on the zombie mode. I had a team, and they survived. 3 of us survived to the top 4, so there was 1 person left. Yeah, there's also a moped now. It's pretty fast, but it's hard to turn. Like, oh, there's one. It sounds like a bot though, of course. That's like, what, 6 bot kills now. But there was a ghillie guy left, and yeah, that's a bot. I just headshot. It's pretty easy to headshot them. I think I saw someone to the right, well, left now. That's a bot. But we'll just keep behind the tree just in case. Oh man, missed it. Where'd he go? Oh. Man, that makes 8 kills now. Mostly bots. There might have been a player or 2 in there that were just dumb. But overall, yeah. Not very good gear, though. But we'll see. So, there's someone else over there, so let's go see if we can get them. And, anyways, back to that match. There was 4 of us left, and one of them was an enemy. There was 3 allies, and he was just in a ghillie suit, just laying there, waiting for us. He didn't move. We walked over him, and we didn't even see him. I mean, sometimes they can blend in, especially if they drop a pan, if they have one, or whatever melee. Yeah, see, there's a couple bots fighting. Get a shot off, wasn't a headshot, so he doesn't die automatically. Got 2 shots off, he should be dead on the next one. But he gets behind the mountain there. But there is the other guy that he was fighting down below. Shot off to see if we can get that other guy finally. Headshot him, he's dead. See, that's the advantage of single player matches, is that they die and there's no one else on the way. But anyway, you got the other one, and that makes 10 kills. So, we'll see. As for PUBG being full of bots, it is not. This is just my tier. Once you get up higher, it does get more difficult, especially on the landings. I got lucky with my landing, and there being only bots there pretty much. So, you know, it just depends. So let's see if we can see. I'm pretty sure there's someone else over the mountain there. See if we can drop anything because we are at full capacity. It's a shame we didn't get better gear. Really, the only decent thing was the level 3 vest. So, yeah, there's someone right there to the right. Fire. So, accident shot. I'm pretty sure there's someone else down further. I can't remember. Sometimes it's difficult to tell if there is anyone or not. But, let's see here. There's a, what do you call them? Silencer for a AR or Dampfer for an Auto. What is the Auto? Anyways, let's see if we can get out of here. I usually get the suppressors whenever I can, but sometimes they're difficult to get. Let's try to get back to that moped so we don't have. I hate running on foot. If I can avoid it as much as possible, I'm gonna just run. But that's what I'm doing here. I also have a little bit of boost left, so we'll hopefully get there with decent time, see if there's anyone behind us. Damn fog, though, is fucking annoying. I seriously hate how foggy it gets. Like, before PUBG even came out with the fog or anything like that, I was playing Rules of Survival, and whenever they got that map, a lot of people suicided because they hated it. Everyone hated the fog. I don't know what the point is. Yeah, I understand, reduce gameplay and stuff in like night modes, but I wish you could choose rather than it being random because sometimes they overdo it. Let's see if we can get out of here with this moped. They're not that fast, but they can be once you're in a straight line like it is now. 60 almost 70 kilometers, so it's not that bad. Better than that truck anyways, which is like 30 or 40, but its maximum is like 80, I think. I don't know what the maximum of this moped is, but we'll see. We hit 71. That's about the highest I've seen so far. So we'll see if we get any higher. I'm trying to find a way out. It's more important than seeing a speed at the moment. 76. 76 is our top. I saw 77. 76, 77. 80, 84, 84. Yeah, so you can get pretty fast. 84 is about our top. Shit. Goddamn rock. Am I stuck? Hope not. Nope. Just gotta get out of there. But anyways, let's see. Get into the zone a little better. There's 27 left. Got 11 kills, mostly bots, unfortunately. It's nice to kill a few players here and there. I was in this match the other day, and it was kind of crazy. Like, it was down to 3 versus 1, and I had like 8 or 9 kills, maybe 13, 14. It was between that. It was also a low tier match, but the last people, they were pretty good. Well, exception for the ones I killed, because they were just idiots and ran down a hill that was still in the zone, and they didn't even have a weapon in hand. They just running, so they were just easy pickings. And that goes for 2 of them, and then one of them hit on the top of the mountain, and he killed me, and then almost got my teammate, but then my teammate died to the zone because they were being AFK on and off, strangely. And then the last person actually did some pretty good. They weren't the smartest. I mean, they had a 6x on an M416, and it's hard to aim and kill people appropriately with that when you're in a small circle. It was one of the last circles. But let's see if we can snipe anyone from here, actually. I can't remember if I did or not, but we'll find out. But it's hard to aim with a 6x. Like, when you're in close range, you want a 3x the maximum, but even the 3x is a little off. Even the 2x is a little better, in my opinion. But you take what you can get, and so I go for a holo or a red dot sight. Well, actually, I hate the holo. I always avoid that thing because it covers up the entire gun, and it's like, come on, I want to see the part of the gun, and it just makes it different to me. But people they develop it as they develop it, and there's shots fired over there. And see, this damn fog, it is what is preventing us from sniping, and that's the part of the fog that I hate, is that I can't snipe, because it basically renders my car almost useless. So getting a kill would be difficult. I can't tell if it's... No, the fog's still there. It's not lifting. But we'll use our car to get over there before they kill each other. Sounds like there might be a couple bots over there. Maybe. But we'll find out. But anyways, back to that last match. I keep getting off topic shortly. So, we'll see. But overall, it's like, whenever you're in the final matches like that, they were circling around a rock, and it's difficult to, yeah, see, there's the person's coming down the hill there, seeing if we can snipe him. Yes, he moved. But, they were, what do you call? They were circling this rock, and my teammate didn't even bother to heal before rushing him, and he got up on top of the rock and almost killed him. But as he did that, my teammate saw it and actually started, like, oh crap, he can get on top of there, even though the dude was sniping them from atop that rock the whole time. And it's like, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna miss a couple times here, which is unfortunate. I don't know if it's a player or a bot, but either way, he's toast. So, eventually he did get the guy that was on the rock, and he won the match for us. He only had like 5 or 6 kills or something like that. But overall, it's difficult to get a good teammate, and it's hard to get a decent replay. But now that the fog has finally lifted, we have a decent bit of space to shoot with our car, so hopefully we can get someone. Unfortunately, we do not have a silencer, so it will be easy for them to see us, however not that easy with the flash hider on there. I believe there's flash hider. I can't remember if I put a compensator on there by now or not. But let's see if we can pick off anyone who's up here on this plateau, because it's a pretty decent spot to be for anyone. And don't see anyone up. There's one down there, down to the left. Let's see if we can hit him. Oh shit, fucking rock. Better get out. That sounds like a player. Nope. Damn it. It's like there's no players. But there's 6 left, 13 kills. Let's see what we can do. This isn't the best small circle because we're down at the bottom of the hill kind of, but we still have a car. So we can go around and spot people. And sometimes I prefer spotting people, especially in lower tier matches, but the higher you go, the riskier it is, because players will know to shoot your tires and stuff. Especially in the buggy, it's easy to shoot your tires because they're easily exposed, but it's a decent vehicle overall. A car would be better, but there's another person. Looks like a bot. Seems like a bot. Shoots like one. So it must be a bot. Unfortunately. Pew, pew, pew. Why not? Free kill, practically. I prefer it without the silencer, though. I should have dropped that. God damn it, another one. I don't know, I just like the sound of the non-suppressed weapons sometimes versus the suppressed ones. It just makes a whole lot of difference. I don't know, it's more realistic or something per se. I don't know. And plus 2 in this tier, and with as few shots as I've heard, like that guy, he just died to the zone, and it's like, why even try to consider yourself? You want them to come to you, and in some cases it's easier for bots to come to you. Is there someone in that building? Yeah, I hear someone. See if we can blow him up. Yeah. Can't tell where he is, to be honest. Nice little rainbows. It sounds like he's in the 3rd house. Maybe in this one. We'll see. Yep, he's in this one. Don't know if that was a player or not, but either way, he's dead. Kill number 15. So, now there's 3 left. It's safe to assume that it's a pretty fair game. That's another thing about team matches. It sucks towards the end because it's harder. But we'll see. This is solo, so it should be fairly easy. I haven't watched the chat much, to be honest. So I don't know if anyone's any good. They might have died to the zone by now, though, to be honest, if there was any, because a lot of people did die to the zone. Let's see. Did anyone else? Oh, he was looting. Not anymore. Kill number 16. And one left. See if he survives. I don't see him, though, so he could be outside of the zone, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I think that last player was a bot, actually, unfortunately, because he was looting and disclosed. Oh, and we won. Dance time. Dance, dance, revolution. That will be the end of the match. 5 medals. And let's see our statistics here. 16 kills.